Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Hope everybody is doing amazingly well. Welcome back to another lesson of English with Ashish. And today in this lesson, we are going to break down demonstrative adjectives, another type of an adjective. So, this lesson is going to be really informative. It's going to be full of knowledge. Make sure you watch it until the end. I'm going to make it fun as well. I'm excited, and I know you guys are too. So, let's do this. All right, everybody. Now let's understand what exactly a demonstrative adjective is. What exactly is it? Guys, a demonstrative adjective is a word, just one word, that modifies a noun, of course. Of course. It's an adjective, right? It's going to modify a noun. That's what an adjective does. So, a demonstrative adjective is a word that modifies a noun by doing what? By talking about its number, how many are the noun, and the vicinity of the speaker, meaning how close the noun is from the speaker. All right. What does it do? It talks about the number of the noun that it modifies and how close it is from the speaker in terms of the spatial relation, or the time relation. All right. A demonstrative adjective is also called a determiner, right? There are different types of determiners. Demonstrative adjectives are one of the types of determiners. All right. You can watch the lesson on determiner or check out the post on determiners that is available on the website www.englishwithashish.com. All right. Now, there are four demonstrative adjectives in English, and these are this, that, these, and those. All right. Now, let's do something. Let's understand all of this with the help of this infographic. All right. So, the very first demonstrative adjective, which is this, right? It refers to a singular noun. It refers to a singular noun, one. I'll just write one in number, which is close to the speaker. This refers to a singular noun which is one in number and close to the speaker. All right. For example, I love this ball. The ball is close to the speaker. I love this what? Ball. So it comes before the noun it modifies and gives information about it, right? This ball, the noun it modifies. It is one in number, just one ball, and it is close to the speaker. So the speaker is pointing out at the noun they're referring to. All right. Now comes that, another type of a demonstrative adjective, right? It also refers to a singular noun, one in number, but it is far away from the speaker. It is not close to the speaker. It is far away from the speaker. For example, I love that ball. That ball is quite away from the speakers, right? It's very away, far away from the speaker. And that is why the use of that. Okay. I love that ball. Pointing out is something that is quite far away from your sight. Of course, you can still see it, but it's not very close to you. It is far away. You have to point out at it. Okay. The third type of a demonstrative adjective is these. It refers to a plural noun, more than one in number. Okay. And it refers to a noun, a plural noun, which is close to the speaker. Close. Okay. Close to the speaker. For example, these trees are beautiful. The speaker is standing right next to the trees uh, he or she is referring to, right? These are plural, one, two, three, right? And these trees are close to the speaker. These trees are beautiful. These trees, this ball, that ball. Okay. Now comes the last type of a demonstrative adjective, which is those. Those. It refers to a plural noun, more than one in number, and the noun it refers to is far away. It is far away from the speaker in terms of space, which is what it usually does, or time. Okay, it could be time as well. Let's sit nearby those trees. So the speakers are standing here, and the trees they're referring to are quite far away, right? Let's sit nearby those trees. They're pointing out those trees quite far away, right? Those what? Trees. So these are demonstrative adjectives, and these are what they do. These are demonstrative adjectives, and that's what they do. Now, let's understand all these demonstrative adjectives one by one with some examples. Okay, number one, this. Example number one, I love this apartment. Which apartment? This apartment. You're referring to something, a noun which is one in number, close to the speaker in terms of space. All right, space. The noun is close to the speaker in terms of space. Don't touch this box. John has told me not to do. Don't touch what? This box. Which box? This. The speaker is pointing out at a box, which is one in number, close to where the speaker is. All right, this box. All right. The next is that, one in number, far away from the speaker. Don't go near that tree. It is believed to be haunted. Don't go near what? That tree. Right. So there's a tree, right? There's a tree and the speaker is here. It is far away from the speaker. So the speaker is pointing out at the tree. That tree, one in number, far away from the speaker. Why? It is believed to be haunted. That is why. Don't go there. All right. Second example. The tower has been built lately. There's a tower which is in my sight, but it's quite far away. All right. It's quite far away. And I'm telling you, right, that tower has been built lately. That tower, that what? The tower. See, notice, um, all these demonstrative adjectives have a noun after them. And that's the noun they modify in a sentence. Okay? They'll always have a noun right next to them. The next is these, refers to more than one noun and it is close to the speaker. These guys helped me catch my flight yesterday. Who helped you catch your flight yesterday? These guys I'm talking about. Guys, these guys, right? You are here, and these are the people you're talking about, close to you, more than one in number. And that's why the plural noun guys, right? And they're close to you, these guys. I'm not using these chairs. You can take them with you. I'm not using what? Chairs? These chairs. I'm pointing out, right? There are some chairs. Ignore my drawing. There are some chairs that I'm referring to. These chairs. I'm not using them. You can take them with you. Okay. And the last one is those, refers to more than one in number, far away from the speaker. Let's check out those shops. Check out what? Let's check out those shops. Let's check out what? Those shops. Shops. Those shops, right? Plural in number, shops, far away from the speaker. Those what? Shops. Those houses were built in 1990. Which houses? Those houses. Look at those houses quite far away from where we are right now. And we're talking about those houses, right? Those houses. Those what houses? Plural in a number, far away from the speaker. All right. Now, understand a couple of things. Important point to note. Number one, demonstrative adjectives can point out noun in terms of time as well. I began the lesson with saying this. They can modify a noun in terms of space or time. All the examples we have seen so far refer to a spatial relation. Now let's take some examples where demonstrative adjectives modify a noun in terms of a time. Let's do that. Woohoo! Example number one. I want you to shut up and enjoy this moment. Really, man, you've been talking. You've been just talking. Shut that thing. I want you to shut up, shut up, okay, and enjoy what? This moment that is going on right now, which is in the present. So the word moment refers to time, and this refers to a noun, which is time, which is close to where you are in terms of time. So it's close to the time that you are witnessing. Okay, let's take another example. I remember that day. I remember that day. We had a lot of fun. Hey, you remember that day? We had a lot of fun. So you are sitting, let's say it is 10th of March, right? 2000, let's just say 23. And you are talking about a day which is in the past, let's say 3rd of July 2020. Okay. And you're talking about this day. So right now you are in the present, which is 10th of March 2023, and you're talking about this day, which is way back in the past, right? Quite far away from where you are in terms of time, which is 10th of March 2023, right? And you're referring to something, a time which is way back, which is away from you, which is in the past, right? I remember that day. That what day? Okay. So it's modifying a noun in terms of a time relation. That's the very first thing to know. Second thing, demonstrative adjective. The demonstrative adjective, all right? The demonstrative adjective and its object should have the same number. That's the first thing to note. Second thing, the demonstrative adjective and its object, the noun it modifies, should have the same number. If you're using, for example, this, which refers to a singular noun that follows it has to be singular. So they both have to refer to the same number. And if you're not doing that, you're making a mistake. Let me show you an example. What you may do, what you could do, which you wouldn't do. I'm sure about it. My students are smart. This project needs to be finished by Sunday. So this is one of the demonstrative adjectives that refers to singular noun, right? And project is a plural noun. So it doesn't match singular, plural. It doesn't match. It should be this project. This project needs to be finished by Sunday. All right. Let me show you. All right. That's the second point to note. Third point. If a demonstrative pronoun may confuse your reader in understanding which noun it's referring to. Third point. If a demonstrative pronoun, third point. If a demonstrative pronoun may confuse your reader if you feel that ah, it could confuse your reader in terms of in understanding which noun it's referring to, why don't you use a demonstrative adjective instead? Right? I'll show you an example. I'll demonstrate an example, illustrate an example, and show you what I mean. Okay. So let's read this example. Last night, I cooked pasta and invited some neighbors. Some of my family members didn't like that. So last night at work, I is the subject, cooked verb, cooked what? Pasta. This is the very first thing I did. I cooked something and I did something else as well. I invited whom? Some neighbors, right? Some of my family members, subject of the second sentence, didn't like verb phrase. That is the object, which is but nothing but a demonstrative pronoun because it doesn't have a noun after it. But the question is, didn't like that. What is that? What is that referring to? Is it referring to um, my family members didn't like me not inviting some neighbors? Or my family members didn't or my family members not liking the pasta that I cooked. What is that? What is that referring to? So it could confuse your reader in terms of the object or the word it's referring to, right? So in such cases, make it a demonstrative adjective and write in such cases, make it a demonstrative adjective and add that noun you're referring to. All right. So we can do this. Last night, I cooked some pasta and invited some neighbors. Some of my family members didn't like that pasta. Right. Now it is very clear that I'm referring to pasta. Right. And that now is a demonstrative adjective, not a demonstrative pronoun, which we'll understand the difference of very soon. Okay. Now, demonstrative adjective versus demonstrative pronoun. Let me change the color of the pen. Okay. Let's make it yellow. All right. What is the difference? Very simple. A demonstrative pronoun doesn't have a noun after it because it's a pronoun itself, right? It stands alone. It comes in place of a noun or a pronoun, right? It has no noun after it. But a demonstrative adjective is very different because it's an adjective. It modifies a noun. And the noun it modifies comes right next to it. Look at these examples. It will make it very clear. I love that. It is tasty. You're referring to something, right? I love that. It is tasty. So that is a pronoun here, demonstrative pronoun. I love the sandwich. It is tasty. I love this what sandwich, or I can say I love that sandwich. It's fine. That what sandwich, the thing that I'm referring to is right here mentioned. And now that or this is a demonstrative adjective, right? Because it has the noun it's modifying right next to it. Okay. So that is the difference between a demonstrative adjective and a demonstrative pronoun. If you want more information, why don't you go to my website www.englishwithashish.com, and when you do that, you'll get to know more information, right? You'll have more information, you have more examples, right? And you'll have more fun. So that's all about today's lesson, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like the video. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. And if you have any question, any doubt, anything, any feedback, let me know in the comment section below. And I will see you guys very soon. Till then, keep learning and have fun. I'm out. Bye.